What's going on, guys? Criminal Justice here, and today we're going to be playing some PGA Tour 2K25. This just so happens to be one of my official PGA courses. This is Pebble Beach Golf Links. There is the course info right there. And let's go back. Let's get into this. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Hope you guys are happy where you want to be in life. And that you get such a prayer with God or some kind of meditation. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. I do want to let you guys know, for some reason, I cannot get my GTA 5 story mode to work. Therefore, there will be no LSPDFR content until further notice. So, not too sure what's going on. I went to sign in my Rockstar editor the other day when I was doing a video, and it kept telling me to submit a code from an email that was not mine. So I'm assuming somebody probably hacked my Rockstar account. So I'm just going to have to wait until further notice. I'm just going to have to not do LSPDFR content until further notice. But I will give you guys other content here on the channel. We'll continue to do content, that's for sure. All right, let's see if we can clear those trees. Can we clear them? All right. But I hope you guys, sorry about that, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this game, and I hope you enjoyed the videos I'm putting out for you. That's a lot of break right there. Ooh, that's a lot of break. And we went up a notch. So yeah, we're going to use a 56. That's a 56 and a 50. That's a lot of uphill, though. We're going to go with this 56-degree wedge. We're going to go right there. That should be pretty good. It should roll right up next to it. Oh, come on. Oh, that'd have been pretty. That would have been pretty right there.
And here we go.
All right.
One for birdie.
So birdie putt. We got it. One under par.
Okay, here we
go.
All
right, ladies and gentlemen.
Second hole.
So we got a par 5. These are my favorites. We got a par 5. Now, we need to get the ball down in this area because we want to have an open shot to that green. We don't want anything in our way, but I'm pretty sure that tree's not going to be in our way regardless. But we shall see. Let's get that straight. And we're going to hit it about right there because the ball is going to kick right once we hit the fairway anyway.
Oh, my goodness.
There it goes.
Smash that one.
So roll back to the right in the center of the fairway. Nice.
And this is about
I don't really like those sunglasses on my guy. I just put them on him just for him to have some sunglasses. I wish this game had more options for clothing and stuff because it just doesn't have a lot. All right, so we're going into it with an 8-iron right here, 172 yards of the cup. We're going to go about right there because that is an uphill green. So it's going to be, it should slow it right down. Yeah. All right, nice.
Pin high. And here is the putt
for
eagle.
Putt for eagle, nice. We're 3 under, very nice. We'll see if we can birdie every hole and eagle every par 5. We'll see if we can do that. I've done it before, but we'll see if we can do it again. Usually when I'm trying to do it for an audience, it doesn't work, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we got a par 4. Looks like 385 yards. Let's go ahead and, ooh, we got to move that. Let's do it about right there. That should be pretty good. And this new controller I got, I don't know, for those of you that don't know, I got an Xbox Elite controller, and they're pretty pricey, but they're also pretty amazing. They're pretty amazing controllers. They have all kinds of different functions on them. They're really cool. All right, so we're going into, yeah, I don't think we're going to move up a club. We could go up to the 56-degree, but I just got a feeling that would be too much. And we want to kind of use, you can use the edge of these greens to your advantage. Like, I'm going to use the edge of this grass to slow me down so I can roll up next to that cup. So let's hope it works. Let's hope it works. Oh, it looks like it did its job. A little bit. Not much. Still a pretty good little putt. We got a little bit of break there at the end. And it is downhill. Right in the cup, baby. Nice. I heard someone say on Reddit, I seen someone say on Reddit about the last update to this game, how it changed the putting, but I don't see any difference, really. I see no difference. I think people just trying to find reason to complain about something. Like, there's people out there that will always find a reason to complain. For example, being a content creator, right? when you're a content creator, no matter how good you try to do something, somebody always finds a reason to complain about it. Always a reason to complain. Always. There's just people out there who can't help themselves. They have to complain. That's how they get through that's how they get through their day-to-day life. We're gonna go up a club because it's going uphill a little bit. Not much break. We're gonna go right there.
Nice shot.
Oh, we should have did a flop shot, man. Now, see, on PGA Tour 2K23, the last game, to do a flop shot, you had to be 40 yards or less within the cup. On this one, on 2K25, you have to be 20 yards or less to do a flop shot. So, all right, so far we've birdied every hole and eagled the par 5. So let's see if we can keep going on the streak here. All right, we got a 6-iron going into a pretty flat green. Where's a 5-iron, a 7-iron put us at? Right there, and that's downhill. So let's bring it back to about, we'll say like right there. Well, that was a good one. That was a good one, mine. That looks beautiful. Looks good. Oh, yeah. Now, see, as long as I'm getting pretty close to the cup, I can make those birdie putts every time. Now, not always, though, because sometimes these shortest putts are like my worst enemy. That's in. Sometimes them shortest putts, man, are my worst enemies. They'll get me, like, almost every time, man. But for the most part, if I'm getting them close to the cup, I'm going to make that next shot. All right. So we got a par 5. Nice. I'm glad we got a par 5.
Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it.
Yeah, it did. That's a spicy meatball.
About 180 yards out.
All right, so going into the green with a 6-iron. Now, being the fact we're hitting from here, we're probably going to come in kind of hot. So I'm going to bring it back, even though it's a downhill slope. We're going to bring it back to about right there. That should be pretty good. That was pretty and straight. Yeah, that's going in hot. Oh, I should have brought that way back. That's going in real hot. Yeah, that's going to make a long putt. Don't know if we'll make this, but we'll try. It's downhill, going to the left.
I think it's breaking to the left.
Yeah, it is. Oh, we're going to miss it, guys. We're going to miss it.
Oh, it's going right there.
That was way more break than what I anticipated.
Now you've got a 7-foot putt.
All right, let's get it up there.
As that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far.
Oh, that was a birdie. That was a birdie. That's right. That was a par 5.
7th.
So we got the birdie. We just didn't get the eagle. So 60-degree wedge. We're going to go about right there, coming off the heel. So it's going to stick pretty good. It might even spin back. Oh, man. Look at that.
And, oh,
I love the rollbacks on the hole-in-ones, man. When they spin back and go back in the cup. I love those shots, man. That was an awesome shot. That was awesome. I said it might even spin back. Let's take another look at that, guys. Let's check this out. Look at that, man. That spin back right in the cup. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. That was a good shot.
All right. 9 under is your score. And the par.
All right. So we got a par 4. Cup is at the back side of the green on the left side. So we're going to have to get some pretty good distance on this, but we can't go over to that fairway. Man, I wish I could reach that fairway. Let's go about right there with a hybrid. And we got to get it all. We got to get all that. I'm going to try to rush some of these shots for you guys so we're not sitting so still all the time and just waiting on the ball to, hit the ground. 7-iron. Let's see, where are we at right there? 190. That's a lot of uphill. We're going to go about right there. Come on, baby, in the cup. Oh, no, it's going left. It's going left of the cup. I hit that left. But it's going to be a close shot, though. Yeah. Man, if only I'd hit that straight. That was a good shot. That's a lot of break, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going downhill. Nice. Very nice. We got it. So technically, we have birdied every hole so far. Technically, we have. We just missed our eagle. It'd been nice to get that eagle. My record on here is 22 under par for a PGA course. I have not beat that record yet, but we shall see what happens.
needs to hold on to the
I love this course. Pebble Beach is just so beautiful. It's so awesome. Oh, we went in the first cut. See, that's the thing about this hole right here. If you don't get far enough of that fairway, you're going to go into that. You're going to go into that rough right there every time. Okay, so. All right, let's go with it right there. That's a good one. That's a real good one right there. That's straight at it. Give me it. Get in that cup. Ah, man. That was nice.
Close you are to the pin. Not a lot left to do.
All right, 11 under par. Another birdie.
It's 11 under par.
Another birdie down. What do we got here? We got a par 4. See, it's almost like the last hole. Look at this. Almost like the last hole. So we are going to pull it up this way a little bit. Just like so.
Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway.
Yeah, don't go in the rough.
In the
oh, man, barely in the fairway.
For you, at least at this
barely in the fairway.
And this one's about 85
Those 2 holes there are pretty tricky. All right, let's go right there. That's a good one. That's pretty and straight. Get in that cup, baby. Kick left. Man. All right, breaking a little bit to the left. Downhill. We got it.
For bird number 8 on the scorecard. Great work.
All right.
12 under par after that hole.
12 under par. What hole are we on right now? Like 10,
okay,
11?
Here on the 11th.
Yeah, 11th. So par 4. We got a par 4. What side is that cup on? All right, so it's on the right side of the green. So we want to be on this side of the fairway. That was a good one. It's going to have a... Oh, that's going in the rough. Yep. Man, crap.
Your way into this second cut.
All right, so this is going to break left. So we got to compensate for it. That's a good one. That's real good. Oops, slow down, slow down. Oh, that went in hot.
That should do nice.
That went in way harder than what I thought it was going to go in.
Around 23 feet.
Look at the break on that green. Man, look at the break on that green. Look at that. We're going to have to read it out here. Sometimes I got to read my greens like this just to see how kind of the ball is going to roll. And I still don't know if it's going to be right. Probably not. It's going downhill, too. Go, baby. Get in there. Oh, man. So close. So close. I think we just missed our birdie, guys. Yeah, we did. Oh, man. Missed our birdie, guys. We missed one birdie so far. Goodness.
Here we go now on the 12th.
All right, so we got a 6-iron going this uphill green. We're going to go about right there. That's a good one. That's purty. That's purty. There you go, baby. Nice shot.
Almost in the jar.
He said almost in the jar.
For the bird.
Downhill, don't need much. Just enough to get it there.
13 under at the moment.
All right, so, man, we missed that one birdie.
13th hole, par 4.
We're definitely not going to beat our record, that's for sure. I don't know. We're on the 13th. We still got a chance. We still have a chance to beat it. 22 under is the record. That's a good one.
That was powerful.
Yeah, it was. I don't like when he says, man, you just tattooed that ball.
5 yards from the pin.
All right, so 105. Let's bring it up just a little bit, about right there. That was just beautiful. That was beautimous. A little left of the cup. Still going to be close.
Great work there. That's a
Look at that spin back, baby. Look at that realistic divot in the green. I love it. When those golf balls spin back, they spin back quite a way sometimes. That's a good one.
That drops, and that's your second birdie in a row.
Second birdie in a row. What was it, like my 8th birdie of the day, though?
All right, here's the 14th hole. It's a par
All right, let's go here. And we're going to have to fade this shot. That's a good one. Yep, bounce out in that fairway. It's going to get a good bounce. Yeah. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm still trying to fight this cold, man. It's... I don't know. I'm congested. I know y'all probably hear it in my voice, but I'm congested. And, man, it's These colds are something, especially with me. Like, they just get a hold of me and don't want to let go. Where's the 3-wood put us at? I mean, 5-wood. So 233. 3-wood's going to be at 264. This is a massive uphill shot, so it's really going to slow the ball when we hit. And we also want to judge that break just right. We're going to go about right there. Even though that 3-wood's going to bring it in kind of hot, or pretty hot. Yeah, that's way too hot. That's way too hot. I should have brought it way back, and we went off the green. You can't win them all, right? Can't win them all. All right, so we are going downhill, so we don't want to hit it too hard. That's in. Ooh, man.
Pretty good chip.
I really thought that was in, man.
With that tap, it's a birdie on the scorecard.
All right, so 15 under par. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Under is where you sit.
Not too bad.
This one up on the 15th
All right, let's go for it right there. I didn't get a full swing on that.
In the fairway.
Still got a lot of good yardage. Holy cow, 336 yards. Very nice. All right, so we got a pitch shot coming up, going to an uphill green. We want to go up to the 56-degree wedge, and we're going to move it this way because it is going to break. That's a good one. It's pretty good. Oh, yeah, that was a nice shot. Very nice shot. Look at my guy's shoes. They're all blue on the bottom.
This putt is a short one, but it moves to the left.
All right. So there's our other birdie, 16 under par. Hope you guys enjoying the content. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you are smashing the like button for me. Even though these types of videos, like when I'm not doing my LSPDFR, like these types of videos, that's not LSPDFR GT5 related, they get buried in YouTube. So, and that's okay. That's okay. I know a lot of you still watch them, and I appreciate those. Ooh, did y'all hear that? That was a terrible swing. Kick left. There you go. Yeah, that was a bad swing. It was like, don't. But for the ones that are tuning in, please hit the like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. It really means a lot. All right, so 60-degree wedge going into a bit of a downhill and uphill green. It's downhill on the right, uphill on the left. So let's bring it back a little bit, and we're going to go about right here because it is going to be a lot of break. It's going to be a lot of break right there. Yeah, y'all can probably hear wheezing in my voice when I'm breathing and stuff. Oh, that was a good shot. All right, break in the left. That's in. Yeah, I don't notice a difference. Like I was saying a while ago about what I seen on Reddit about somebody saying the putting was different. I don't see a difference, man. I think it's still pretty much the same. All right, so going into the green with a 9-iron. So we can probably put it about right there, or what we could do is we could spin it back, and that may be what we're going to do. We're going to use that 8-iron, and we're going to spin this ball back about right there. Ooh, that sounded beautiful. That was perfect on each shot. Contact, transition, and swing path was all perfect. Good shot. Good shot. Way to go, CJ. All right.
And the putt drops.
So I was doing these videos on YouTube a few years back where I was playing a game on my Xbox called Power Star Golf. And the name of that series was the most happiest and irritated golfer. And it was more about my funny side and me just being goofy on the game and acting like I was getting mad and stuff. It was more about that type of video. And I thought about getting back into those because I do have my Xbox hooked up through my Elgato capture card on my PC. So I thought about maybe breaking those out again. But if you guys want me to, I'll link that playlist at the end of the video if I remember to. All right, so 6-iron going into an uphill green. We'll go about right there. Ooh, man, that sounded beautiful. It's going to be a little bit right of the cup, though. Should kick back left. Nice. Very nice.
Great job on that approach.
Very nice shot. What hole are we on? Oh, this is the 18th. This is it. Oh, this is it. Oh. Right there. Is that it? That's the one, baby. I'm glad I turned it back because there had been too much. All right, guys, that's it. We ended the round with an eagle. Let's see what we shot total. Was it 18 under par?
Hopefully
What
you
did we
had a
shoot total? What did he
decent
even
amount of
say?
fun. Scratch that. Hopefully
Well,
you had
thanks
a
for telling me
whole lot
about the
of
score,
fun.
bro. I really appreciate you,
Hope that for
man.
you. Thanks again. See you soon.
We shot a 20 under par, guys. Oh, my gosh. We were 3 strokes from beating our record. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys tuning in. For those who do watch these videos, even though they get buried in YouTube, this will be in a playlist called PGA Tour 2K25 Vids, I think is what it is. And I will also link that playlist as I'm exiting the video here. With that being said, God bless you all, and I will see you all in the next video.